Don Lemon tried to go out and ask your regular, average, everyday American questions and completely got cooked.
Yeah. So misdemeanor is not
it's not a criminal act. No, if you get charged with a misdemeanor, that's not a criminal act.
So why get charged at all then, if it's not a criminal act?
And then we're going to ask our AI, which is in most people's phone, what it feels about these questions Don Lemon asked. Is a misdemeanor a crime?
So misdemeanor is considered a...
Good morning, my American informed brothers and sisters. Welcome to the channel. I'm Ty Smith. You're watching my channel, Modern Renaissance Man, in which I'm greatly appreciative of. Make sure you guys are following me on the platforms you see above and below. Click this thumbs up button because it helps my channel. It keeps this information consistently recommended to you. And if and when you do subscribe to the channel, don't forget to select all notifications. That way you'll be notified when I post. And lastly, do not forget to check out the other channel called Man, Husband, Father. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I got to bring y'all this video here. So Don Lemon, who is washed up, played out, who was a pawn for CNN in pushing propaganda, lies, sensationalism, has found himself now having to be just like anyone else. He has done his part. They chewed him up and spit him out. He become flavorless like that bubble gum you used to chew back in the day where you chew about 6-7 times and the flavor is gone. They spit him out just like that. He tried to land back on his feet and had a great opportunity on X to have his own show. First interview he does with Elon Musk, he completely bombed the Elon Musk, destroyed him and fired him. On his first day on the job, got fired. So now Don Lemon is left going around having to compete with everyday average Americans like moi, right? So Don Lemon is going out on the streets and asking different people questions in regards to immigration, right? So if y'all don't know this is something that shows you when you're getting ready to see this. This is something that shows you that a lot of Americans feel the same way. You want to know why? Because this is proof. And you know, it may be, you can say it's anecdotal, right? You can say it's anecdotal, but this right here, what you're about to see is going to show
federal
proof,
law
right?
enforcement is simply removing
what we voted for in November and set a mandate. We still stand by it because folks think that it's a lie whenever you tell them. I show them the map, right? I will show people the map of what the United States looked like county by county. And I showed them how red, it was just lit up red, like just lit up red. The whole, I mean, like 80% of America was lit up red county by county. Point being is that we set a mandate and we're seeing it playing out. And now he's going around on the streets trying to get a gotcha moment, thinking that everybody is okay with illegal immigration and things like that. And watch what happens here, guys. Check it out.
federal law enforcement is simply removing violent, illegal criminals, although Democrats, including Don Lemon, believe that crossing the border illegally isn't actually breaking the law. Listen to this.
Mexico right now is doing mass deportations on all the people that stayed illegally, right? Because that's how you manage a country. And it's not about hating people, myself as an immigrant. It's just about doing things the right way.
I want y'all to pay attention to something here. She's an immigrant herself. She's an immigrant herself. And for those of you that may be of a certain mindset that are black, and I'm just keeping it real, think about people, what she just said, how a lot of you will get upset if somebody try to tell you right from wrong, but you will sit there and say, you're not black, you don't understand, you don't live in our shoes, you don't live in my skin, you don't understand. So now she's an immigrant. And telling Don Lemon from herself about immigration in regards to how she came over here, which she says she's legal. She's not scared of ICE, is she? And she's an immigrant. Why isn't she scared? Why isn't she freaking out? Oh my God, is ICE going to see this? Or are they going to come and get me?
A lot of them have signs that said, no human is illegal. Yeah. But once you enter the wrong way, doing it the proper way, you're breaking the law.
It's not a crime. You're not breaking the law. I mean, you are breaking the law, but it's not a criminal act.
Remember that.
Those laws are being broken left and right, and people are not being accountable. And it gets to the point where little by little starts growing and growing till it gets to a place where you can no longer live and be safe. In Mexico, they are doing mass deportations and they're using force. Nothing like you see here in the U.S. They're not pulling you over and checking out, let me see if you're legal to be here. No, they start beating you up and then they question you later.
We're there.
No, we are not. Guys, y'all know me. If you believe and you have proof without no setup, just a small clip, I want the beginning to the end of a video of them just pulling people out and just start beating them up. Let me see it. Let me see it.
That's happening.
Not even close. Crossing the border illegally, that's a crime. You don't see it that way, but I do.
Yeah, and another point in this fascinating conversation, he says, it's not a crime. And she goes, well, then why did they get charged? Because it's a crime. Here's what's fascinating, and I can tell you this just firsthand. The people who are most opposed to illegal immigration are legal immigrants, people who went through the process. I know this because I have a mother who went through that process. And this is a woman absolutely schooling Don Lemon.
So good.
Not only on the fact that this is a crime, that you can't have a country if you don't control your borders, but that we are humane. Look at Mexico. Look at what these other countries are doing to secure our borders. And also, Charlie, look at how much money we spend to secure other countries' borders, like in Ukraine.
If you don't have a border and if you don't enforce your laws, and these are laws whether Don Lemon likes it or not.
Just to be fair, it's Title 8 U.S. Code 1325 makes it illegal to cross the border. That's a misdemeanor. Re-entry 1326 is a felony. So he has a little bit of reading to do.
Yeah. Call Griff.
Ladies and gentlemen, I mean, it's really, really, really that simple. And what I'm going to try to do here is find you guys the video of that continuation, because I definitely want to see the continuation of this exchange between Don Lemon and this particular woman. So hit that thumbs up button for me right now if y'all would, please, if you forgot to do it. Let's get ready to try to find that particular clip with Don Lemon in it, right? So let's see. There it is right there. Y'all see it pretty good? Y'all see it pretty good? All right, let's get ready to get into it and see what this is about. Well, we know what it's about already, but let's get ready to get to the finishing line.
They're breaking the law because they won't tell. There's no due process. Where's the evidence? That's the whole point. And if they are breaking the law, most people will say, okay, then they need to go if they're criminals. But if they're not, why are they being rounded up and sent out, especially when he promised to deport the criminals, and now he's not doing that?
Yeah, I don't think we're going.
Misdemeanor is not a crime. That's what you're saying.
Yeah.
So misdemeanor is not
It's
a
not
crime?
a criminal act. No, if you get charged with a misdemeanor, that's not a criminal
why
act.
get charged at all then, if it's not a criminal act?
Because we have different levels of crime.
Different levels of what? Different levels of what? What was that? Look, she got him. Look, she got him right there. Why are they being charged? Look, she got you.
Because we have different levels of crime. Everything is not the same.
So it is crime.
No,
it's just
we
a
have
different
we
level.
have different levels of. I shouldn't say crime, but
Yes, you should. Yes, you should. It's a crime.
it's not. It's not. It's not a crime. You're not breaking the law. I mean, you are breaking the law, but it's not a criminal act.
So it's breaking the law.
It's
No,
breaking the law, but it's
you're
just
not
a
breaking the
different
law.
level
A
of
misdemeanor is not
crime.
breaking the law.
No.
If you're speeding, drinking, get pulled over, DUI.
That's not a criminal act. Well, no.
It's a
If you're
misdemeanor.
speeding, is a misdemeanor.
It's a misdemeanor.
Right.
So it's still breaking the law.
How?
Okay. Well, if you want to qualify that, we're doing semantics.
No, we're not. No, it's not semantics. It's very straightforward. It's very easy. You're breaking the law. If you break the law, it's considered a crime. I don't care if you try to sit there and say a misdemeanor is this type of crime. When it's federal, it's a federal crime. When it's this type of crime. It's still crime. Crime with the AL, move the E, put the AL, makes it criminal. You know what I'm saying? Put the regular letters in at the end. INAL makes it criminal. AL what? Pertaining to crime. AL pertaining to crime. Criminal.
Because
But
why
what
would
I'm
you
saying,
get pulled over?
but what I'm trying to tell you is everything is not the same. It's all not one thing.
But is it the law?
What is it? The law that what?
Is it a law to come
Is
over
there a
legally?
law?
Is there a law?
There are rules that processes
No, it's a law. It's a law.
that you should follow. Yeah, so you're breaking rules. You're breaking the rules, but you're not necessarily breaking a law.
You sure about that?
Crossing the U.S. border illegally is a federal crime under 8 U.S.C. 1325. Ladies and gentlemen, this is what I'm talking about. What you're going to find yourself doing, and I don't think Don Lemon is that stupid. He may be, but I don't think he is. I think he might be doing it just to, try to get himself some relevance in regards to who he is, because he's no longer relevant for CNN. So Don Lemon knows very well that it is a crime to cross the border, no matter if he tries to say that it's legal or not. So give me a second, Ray. I want to try something here. My sons gave me this very expensive phone that has a lot of crazy technology in it, and I want to show you guys something here. Okay, is it illegal to cross the border without properly doing it?
Yes, crossing the border without authorization is illegal in most countries. It's considered a violation of immigration laws, and the specific penalties can vary depending on the country. Would you like to know more about the laws in a specific region?
Is it illegal to cross the border in the United States?
Yes, crossing the border into the United States without going through a designated port of entry is illegal. It's a violation of U.S. immigration law.
Is it a crime to cross the border illegally?
Yes, crossing the border illegally is a crime. It's considered a misdemeanor offense on the first attempt. Subsequent attempts can lead to felony charges.
Is a misdemeanor a crime?
Yes, a misdemeanor is considered a crime, but it's less serious than a felony. Misdemeanors typically involve less jail time or fines. Would you like to know more about the difference between misdemeanors and felonies?
No. Is crossing the border illegally considered just civil, or is it considered illegal?
Crossing the border illegally is a crime. It's a federal offense, meaning it's a violation of U.S. law.
See, young people, if y'all watching this, that's all you have to do. What they want you to rely on talking points that, like what Don Lemon said, it's not a crime, it's just a civil offense. They want Jasmine Crockett says the same exact thing. Do your research, folks. It's just take for you to type right now or talk to your AI like I just did right there. That's it. And you have it, but some of y'all don't want to do that because y'all love to be on the side of propaganda. Some of y'all, because y'all so lonely, y'all feel that just being a part of something like that, even though you know it's wrong, but you doing it for your own gain by getting friends or a social group to go against this thing that you know is a lie, all so you can have the attention of being around people, and that's sad. But what you just heard and saw was the truth, and Don Lemon got cooked, and he knew it. Let me know what y'all think about this by putting it in the comments below after this video. Don't forget to do what y'all see in these elements right here. And if you would like to see the next video that I will do after this in chronological order, it's going to be that one up there. Things I did as of yesterday right here. If you have not subscribed, which I don't know why, click that. I am Ty Smith, Model Renaissance Man, hoping and praying every last one of you have food, shelter, and clothing, and most of all, praying every last one of you guys are in great health mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. God bless you all through Jesus.